Hey girl, hey, thanks for coming to check out today's video. So today's video is from Ywigs. They did send me over some new human crochet hair. This is their passion twist. It is made out of their 100% human hair bulk afro kinky hair, and they do pre-twist and pre-loop the hair for you. You receive 25 twists per bundle, and I did get 5 bundles, and I did use every single last drop of the hair. Starting off with my braid pattern, I do use this same braid pattern all the time for my locks and crochet braids. So I use 2 braids going across the nape of my neck. This allows me to relieve tension and to ensure that my hair is not overly tight and pulling. Then I move to the front of my hair and I divide my hair from the front and the crown. I just do a straight line all the way across. Then I divide it again in the middle. Then I'll section that area off and I will create 3 sections of 6 box braids that are cornrowed in the center. If you need a more in-depth look at how I create this box braid illusion, I do have several videos on my channel and I will link them in the description. But this is what it looks like when you're all completely done. 5 big cornrows in the back, 2 around the nape, and the boxes, illusion boxes in the front. Then you're going to just start your crochet in the back. You're going to crochet as you normally do. I put my crochets very close together with this style. I wanted my hair very dense, very full, very thick. Okay, so I got one whole side finished. My baby hairs are still out. But this is why I take my time with this braid pattern, because I've seen so many braid patterns that you cannot part, because when you part it, you can see the braids traveling through in between. And to me, it messes up the illusion. So when you do it this way, it's more work. It takes a little more time. But when you part it, it actually looks like little boxes that have your crochets in them. And you can actually part the hair and it looks good parted, and you can't see where the cornrows are as much. So I like this braid pattern. This is what I've been doing for years and I swear by it. So yeah, I also want to reiterate that in the front, I'm going to end up using every bit of this hair. So in the front, I use 1 whole bundle on each side. So this is all I have from the bundle that I installed on this side. So now I'm going to install this on this side, and I'm probably going to find somewhere to put this last one. So I am going to end up using every single bit of this hair, just to let you all know. So when you start installing in the front, you're going to place 1 crochet lock, or excuse me, twist on each individual box, and then on the cornrow section in the center, you're going to place 1 crochet twist on the cornrow area in between the boxes, just to disguise that cornrow in the middle. You're going to continue doing that all the way across the front of the hair, covering any exposed area of the cornrows and making sure that you have a twist in each box. As predicted, I knew I was going to use every last drop of hair. I actually needed a few more pieces, so since I did it so dense and full in the back, I was able to take from there and add to the front. I grabbed my GLEEmade edge control, started laying down my baby hairs. After that, to finish off the look, I did hydrate the curls, curl up the ends, diffuse them. I also wore this hair for several days, washed and conditioned the hair, and I will have some shorts coming out so you guys can see how the hair held up. And I'm back. I did my makeup, got the hair out. I am loving how this is looking. Of course, I want my ends to be a little different. So let's go ahead and moisturize our hair. We're just gonna add some water. Try to maybe activate the ends of this hair a little bit. Let's grab our leave-in. This is by Kristen S. Kristen S is available on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. Now we're gonna grab our Olaplex leave-in. Add some more moisture in here and hopefully activate these ends a little bit so they're not so fluffy and they can be a little more curly instead of just puffy. Let's add a little more water. Anytime we want to really activate curls, moisture is gonna be the way to do that. Now, I did contact the brand about these ends and they said that the factory cut the ends blunt, and that was not what they told the factory to do, but it's what they did. But they said going forward that will never happen again. They are advising the factory to never cut the ends blunt again like this. I'm one of the first people to try this hair, so luckily my feedback will be taken into account. And I sent them pictures of what the ends look like and they were shocked. They were surprised that the factory would do that today. Would do that. So I do not think that will happen ever again. Here we go. This is what this side is looking like as opposed to what this side is giving us, okay? So we definitely want to manipulate the ends of this hair and try to get it to a good state. So let's grab our diffuser. We're gonna put it on warm and then we're going to put it on high. All right, so now that the hair is completely dry, we see that we definitely have some curls and it's not as fluffy and awkward looking at the bottom, which makes me so happy. Yeah, it just looks great. I think the roots look amazing. This hair looks so natural and so pretty, and the install is really, really versatile, okay? Look how versatile this install is. You have 3 parting space options on either side. So loving the versatility of this, also loving how natural it looks. Obviously, you can also do your half up, half down, which also looks very natural. Loving how this turned out. I don't have any negative review. I thought my negative review would be on the way the ends were looking, but I was definitely able to correct the ends. And like I said, I think as time goes on, the ends will start to look more and more better. And if you guys have questions or I skipped anything or missed any points that you wanted answered, leave them in the comments down below and I'll be sure to get back with you. I'll leave links to where you can grab this hair on ywigs.com. And if you have questions about anything else in the video, I can link you, or you can just leave it in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am on the road to 100,000. I think right now I'm at 89K. So I have about 11,000 subscribers to go before I hit 100K. This has been a long time in the making. I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years, or maybe even a little over 10 years. So I'll be very excited to hit this major milestone. Hopefully I can hit it by the end of 2025, and that would be huge. So thank you so much for watching. Share the video, share it with a friend, share it with a crochet lover, share this video with your mama. Peace.